Who are you? The answer to this difficult question is more than just your name or where you are from. Like me, most of you probably don't have an immediate answer, one that can capture your years on this earth, all the lessons you've learned, the things you've experienced. Hi, my name is Shikha, and I believe that it is okay to not know who you are yet. Instead, it is more important to decide the kind of person you strive to be. When I was younger, and even now, I always dreaded talking about our hobbies and extracurriculars because I thought everybody but me had their thing. There was the gymnast, the soccer player, the dancer, the tech genius. I didn't have anything that defined me. I was always the kind that tried many different activities. I played piano, I sang, I did debate, I played tennis, I wrote. When doing compliments and other activities, I felt as if my classmates never knew what to say, since I thought there was nothing special about me. I was just average in my eyes, not amazing at any one thing, just okay at many. I went through so many different phases that I was lost. I wanted to be a singer, then a fashion designer, then a writer, the list goes on and on. As I got older, though, I began to realize that I don't have to know exactly who I want to be yet, or how I'm going to make my mark on this world. There were things like music, writing, and debate which made me very happy, but I told myself that I didn't have to set my sights on any one of them right now. For now, I decided to just keep having new experiences and see where they take me, hopefully where I will find what I am truly passionate about, whether it be something familiar or something completely new. As I was applying to high schools this year, these doubting thoughts came back. What if I didn't stand out because I didn't specialize in one thing? I couldn't say I was completely devoted to one area when I enjoyed a large variety. Filling out my applications, there were questions like, what is something unexpected that you tried? And what inspires you? These difficult questions really made me contemplate how I was going to present myself to these schools. Was it worth it to change how I presented myself in order to seem more passionate about one specific area? All my classmates had their area of focus, which they used for essays and interviews. Was I going to have to choose between my many interests just to impress a school, even if it means not being myself? I struggled with these ideas and became regretful of all of the years I seemingly wasted, not devoting myself to a singular passion. I felt like all my dreams and hopes for the future could not possibly become true because I wasn't even good at anything. I got so worried that I pushed away even the things I was good at, saying that I never really was anyways. I know that I am not the only one out there that feels this way, like you have nothing special about you. Sometimes it is difficult to watch your friends, siblings, and others your age achieving so much. There are times when it's easy to feel inferior, like you can't possibly do anything as wonderful or impressive as those around you. But after discussing this with my parents and doing some self-reflection, I realized that there is no point in trying to push away everything I loved and choosing one so quickly when I am still needing time, and rushing it could make me regret my decision. Walking into those interviews, I tried to embody all of these things that make me who I am, and highlighting every part of myself, regardless of my fears. Looking back, I know that these worries helped me grow as a person and also helped me get into my first choice high school. I finally understood that these hobbies and traits aren't what define me, but rather my character and values. Leadership, empathy, passion, determination, these are what make me who I am, not a sport or a subject in school or anything else. In the story of Saul, he is blinded by seeing a vision of Jesus on the road to Damascus. After this experience, he realizes the error of his ways, persecuting the followers of Jesus. Filled with the Holy Spirit, Saul makes a change in his life, teaching others about the power and love of God. His name becomes Paul, a reminder of his new life and dedication to the Lord. I may have not had an epiphany moment that turned my life around, but like Saul, When I was able to stop worrying that I hadn't mastered one hobby, I was able to open myself up to all the possibilities that may be in store for me, even if I don't know what they are yet. All I need to know is that my character and goals, the values I stand for. Paul comes to devote his life to Jesus, spreading his word to large crowds of people, and although I haven't found my calling yet, I have visions and dreams of how I want my life to be, and how I hope to improve as a person, just like the decision Paul made when he first saw Jesus. We all hope to have a spiritual guide in our lives, someone who will show us our light and help us arrive at our soul moment. But I believe that instead of waiting around for the sign, we should let our values and conscience be our own guides. Like me, you may not have an epiphany where everything seems to fall into place. But I hope that everyone finds something that they truly love, because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Take it from me, there's no use stressing about finding that one thing that makes you you, trying to rush and find what you want to pursue or do for the rest of your life. We are all still young, and we have time to figure it out. If you do know, though, that's great. Just know that there's no set deadline for a life plan. It'll all unfold differently for us. But as long as you push any doubting thoughts away and stay focused on who you are on the inside, trust me, it'll all turn out fine, even if it's not what you expected. Thank you.